Imagine the city of Thebes as night settles over the Nile. The sky is deep indigo, scattered with stars that twinkle like tiny sparks of eternity. The river glimmers with reflected torchlight, moving slowly beneath the soft sway of the current. A gentle breeze carries the scent of burning incense, lotus flowers, and fresh papyrus. It mingles with the sound of flowing water, distant drums, and the faint hum of ancient chants. Tonight is sacred, unlike any other night of the year. The living will honor the dead. And for these hours, the boundary between worlds feels thin. Families gather along the river banks. Men and women, elders and children. Each carrying baskets filled with food, bread, honey, wine, and fragrant flowers. They step carefully onto slender wooden boats. The oars dip softly into the water, creating gentle ripples. The boats glide slowly, almost floating, toward the west bank, where tombs of ancestors rise like silent, solemn monuments. Some tombs are grand, built for kings and priests. Others are smaller, humble, yet equally sacred. Priests lead the way, their robes flowing, linen catching the torchlight. In their hands, ceremonial tools, adzes, knives, wands. Every gesture is precise, every step deliberate. Chants in the ancient tongue rise and fall rhythmically, calling the spirits of the departed, guiding them gently to rejoin the living for this night. Children watch in awe. Some clutch their parents' hands. Some whisper the chants they have memorized. Elders smile softly, remembering festivals of long ago. The city seems suspended between the present and the past, and every heart feels the weight of generations, the memory of those who have passed, and the hope that their presence will return tonight. The boats reach the tombs. Families step carefully onto the river bank. Flowers and food are placed at stone altars. Bread, honey, wine, and water offered to sustain the spirits. Incense is lit, its smoke rising like a bridge to the sky. The Egyptians believed the dead still had needs, that their senses could return for a night. To eat, to see, to hear, to smell, and to walk once more among the living. Music fills the night. Lyres pluck softly, drums beat steadily, flutes weave haunting melodies. The rhythm moves with the boats. The chants echo through temple walls, through courtyards, across the desert. Every sound is intentional, every note carries meaning. The priests perform sacred gestures. Hands move over offerings and tombs. Symbols are traced in the air. Spells are recited to awaken the senses of the departed. The mouth, eyes, ears, and nose are symbolically opened, restoring the ability to speak, to see, to smell, to hear. Every touch, every word, every movement brings the ritual to life. Families pause to reflect. Children watch silently, learning the traditions. Couples hold each other close. The elderly whisper prayers. Everyone feels connected to generations past, connected to those who lived, who loved, who hoped, and to the eternal rhythm of life itself. As the night deepens, the procession moves along the river. Boats drift slowly, carrying families and offerings. Torches flicker in the darkness, casting dancing shadows across the walls of tombs. The river glows faintly, reflecting the torchlight. The city is silent, yet alive with reverent energy. Stories are told aloud, of ancestors who were brave, wise, or compassionate, of journeys across deserts, of lives lived fully, and deaths that were honored with care. Each story weaves the past into the present, a tapestry of human memory, devotion, and continuity. The priests continue their chants. The music softens, then rises again. Every movement, every note, every word is intended to honor, to call forth the spirits, and to remind the living of the enduring power of remembrance. As midnight approaches, the most sacred offerings are presented. Tombs of nobles, priests, and revered ancestors receive bread, wine, honey, and flowers. Incense curls upward, merging with the night air. The chants become more deliberate, more solemn, and the spirits are believed to walk among the living, returning, even briefly, to witness the care and devotion of their descendants. The Nile reflects torchlight in endless ripples. Boats drift silently, carrying families back and forth. Some pause to sing, some whisper prayers, some remain silent. Every gesture carries emotion, history, and meaning. Every breath connects the present with the past. And the night stretches on, timeless and sacred. Families begin to feel the weight of the ritual. Yet their hearts are full. Joy, reverence, remembrance, and love mingle in the night air. And for a few hours, the living and the dead are together, bound by memory, ritual, and the eternal rhythm of human life. The night grows deeper. The stars shimmer above Thebes like tiny lanterns of eternity. The Nile flows silently, carrying the reflections of flickering torches. Families move from tomb to tomb. Some pause to leave fresh flowers. Others place small bowls of bread, honey, and wine, each offering given with reverence, love, and memory. The priests walk carefully among the families. Their chants rise and fall rhythmically, guiding the spirits. Hands trace sacred symbols over the offerings, over the stone altars, over the water of the river itself. Each gesture meant to awaken the senses of the departed, to restore sight, sound, taste, and touch. Children watch intently, learning the sacred rituals. They whisper the prayers they have memorized, trying to mimic the movements of the priests. Elders smile quietly, remembering the festivals of their own youth, and feeling the presence of those who have passed. The night air carries the sound of music. Lyres pluck softly. Flutes weave haunting melodies. Drums beat steadily, echoing the rhythm of life itself. Voices join together, chanting, singing, whispering, filling the air with devotion and remembrance. Some families take moments of quiet reflection, gazing upon the tombs of ancestors, remembering lives lived, stories told, lessons learned, love shared across generations. Every stone, every carving, every inscription carries meaning. Every gesture tonight honors memory and continuity. The priests move to the central tombs, those of high priests, nobles, and revered ancestors. They perform intricate gestures with ceremonial tools. An adze touches the mouth. A wand traces a circle in the air. Symbols of protection, life, and rebirth are drawn. Every movement measured, deliberate, full of sacred intent. The offerings are presented with solemn care. Bread, honey, wine, and water placed carefully. Flowers arranged in delicate patterns. Incense curls upward, its smoke rising like a bridge between worlds. A connection between the living and the dead. Families join in the rituals. Some chant softly, some whisper prayers, some simply stand in silence, feeling the weight and beauty of the moment, understanding that this festival is more than ceremony. It is memory, love, and the human desire to honor. The moon rises higher. Silver light washes over the tombs, illuminating carvings of gods, kings, and everyday life. The hieroglyphs seem to glow in the night, as if the past itself is alive, and the stories of those long gone are present again. The priests continue their chants. The music rises, then softens. The river carries the sounds downstream, blending with the whispers of the families. Every note, every gesture, every word is part of the sacred rhythm of life, death, and remembrance. Some families share quiet conversations, stories of ancestors brave or wise, of challenges faced, of love that endured beyond death, of journeys across deserts and along the Nile. Every story a thread connecting the past to the present. Every tale a reminder of human resilience and devotion. As the night stretches on, the boats drift slowly along the river, carrying families back and forth. Some pause to gaze at tombs from a distance. Others linger near altars, placing final offerings. Torches flicker softly. The Nile reflects them in endless ripples. Every family feels the sacredness of the night, the joy of connection, the reverence for those who have passed, the beauty of remembering, and the hope that memory and love endure. As dawn approaches, the procession begins its slow return. Boats glide silently toward the east bank. Families carry with them a sense of peace, fulfillment, and reverence. The torches burn lower. The music fades into soft echoes. The priest's chants grow quieter. The night draws to a gentle close. Yet the memory of the Feast of the Valley lingers. In the hearts of those who witnessed it. In the whispered prayers across the Nile. In the flowers, the food, and the incense left at tombs. And in the enduring belief that life, love, and memory continue, even as the sun begins to rise, casting golden light across the river. The city awakens. Yet for those who participated, the magic of the night remains, a timeless reminder of the human desire to honor, remember, and connect. The Feast of the Valley, though ancient, teaches us something still true today, that across generations, across time and space, love, memory, and devotion are eternal, and that even in death, the bonds we hold in life continue, everlasting, unbroken, sacred. The night deepens. The stars seem brighter above Thebes, scattered across the indigo sky like fragments of eternity. The Nile flows silently beneath them, carrying the soft reflections of torches. The air is fragrant with lotus, incense, and fresh papyrus. And the city feels alive with devotion and memory. Families linger near the tombs. Some kneel to place final offerings. Others sit quietly, listening to the distant chants. Children whisper stories to one another, repeating prayers learned from their elders. Some laugh softly, their joy blending with the solemnity of the night. And every heart is connected to generations past. The priests perform their sacred gestures. Adzes and wands move with deliberate precision. Symbols of life, protection, and rebirth traced in the air. Chants rise, falling in rhythmic cadence, calling the spirits to awaken, to see, hear, taste, and walk once more among the living. Tonight, the gods themselves are present in spirit. Amun, the hidden one, guardian of creation. Hathor, goddess of joy and music, blessing the celebrations. Osiris, lord of the afterlife, welcoming the dead back to the living world. Each gesture, each song, each offering honors them, and reinforces the sacred bond between life and eternity. Families tell stories aloud, of ancestors who lived in joy or hardship, of journeys across deserts and along the Nile, of love, courage, and wisdom passed down through generations. Each story a thread connecting past and present. Each tale a reminder that memory is a living thing, that those who have passed continue to influence and guide. The boats drift slowly along the river, carrying families from tomb to tomb. Oars dip into the water with quiet rhythm. Torches flicker softly in the night air, casting dancing shadows across stone walls. The river itself seems to shimmer with reverence. Some families pause to sing, softly, almost imperceptibly, songs of love, remembrance, and connection. Lyres, flutes, and drums accompany them. The music rises, swells, then softens, blending with the gentle flow of the Nile. Elders whisper prayers. Some recount lessons learned from those who came before. Others offer blessings for the living and the dead alike. Each voice carries meaning, history, and emotion. The ritual is as much for the living as it is for the departed, teaching, guiding, and uniting those who witness it. The priests move among the central tombs, touching the stone, offerings, and sacred tools, calling forth the senses of the dead, restoring sight, taste, smell, and hearing, so that for a few hours the spirits may walk among the living, witnessing the devotion, love, and care that endures across generations. The moon rises higher, casting silver light across the desert. The hieroglyphs on the tomb walls seem to glow, as if the past itself is present. Stories of kings, gods, and ordinary people are illuminated. Every carving, every image carries history. Every gesture tonight honors continuity, memory of life itself. Families reflect quietly. Some gaze at tombs in awe. Some hold hands and share whispers. Children marvel at the beauty and solemnity. feeling a deep connection to ancestors they have never met. The night is filled with love, memory, and reverence. The river flows endlessly. Boats drift like shadows across the water. The sounds of music, chanting, and whispered prayers mingle in the air. Every note, every movement, every word becomes part of the sacred rhythm of life, death, and remembrance. As the first light of dawn approaches, the boats begin the slow journey back to the east bank. Families carry with them a sense of peace, a sense of connection, and the knowledge that the love they feel tonight is eternal. The torches burn lower. The music fades into soft echoes. The priest chants quiet, and the city begins to awaken. Yet the essence of the Feast of the Valley lingers, in the hearts of those who participated, in the flowers, the food, and the incense left at tombs, and in the enduring belief that life, love, and memory continue. This night, like so many before it, connects the living and the dead, celebrates memory, devotion, and the human spirit, and reminds us that even across centuries, the desire to honor, remember, and love is something that has always defined humanity. The Feast of the Valley teaches that even in death, we are not apart from those we love, that memory, care, and ritual sustain us, and that our stories, our connections, and our devotion endure. Everlasting, sacred, eternal. The night begins to soften. A faint glow appears on the horizon, the first hints of dawn brushing the sky with pale gold. The city of Thebes remains quiet, yet the river is alive with gentle movement. Boats drift slowly, carrying families toward the final tombs. The priests lead the last chants. Their voices echo over the water, rising and falling like waves in harmony with the Nile. Every gesture deliberate, every symbol traced in the air carrying meaning, calling forth the senses of the departed one last time. Families follow, some kneeling to place final offerings. Bread, honey, wine, and fresh flowers arranged carefully. Incense curls upward, merging with the morning air. The Egyptians believed the spirits could taste and see once more, and feel the love that has been sent across time. Children watch silently. Some point to the carvings on the tomb walls, trying to understand the stories of those who lived centuries before. Elders smile softly, their memories mingling with the present, and with the presence of ancestors returning for a fleeting moment. The moon still casts silver light across the desert, mixing with the soft blush of dawn. The river glimmers with torch reflections. The music of lyres, flutes, and drums rises gently, then softens into stillness, every note carrying reverence, memory, and connection. Some families share quiet words, stories of love, courage, and wisdom, of lives lived fully, of ancestors who shaped the present. Each story a thread connecting past and present, a living reminder that memory never dies. The priests move to the largest tombs, placing offerings with meticulous care. Their hands trace sacred symbols, Amun, Hathor, and Osiris honored with song and gesture. The senses of the dead fully awakened, allowing them to walk once more among the living. The boats begin their final journey, carrying families slowly back toward the east bank. The river reflects the first rays of the sun. Families glance at the tombs one last time, feeling the weight and beauty of the night's ritual. A mixture of reverence, love, and quiet joy. Some pause to offer prayers. Some linger at the water's edge. Children gaze in wonder. Elders whisper blessings. And for a few last moments, the living and the dead are together, bound by memory, ritual, and the eternal flow of life. The torches burn low. The music fades. The chants become whispers. The river flows silently, and the city of Thebes prepares for a new day. Yet the magic of the night lingers, in the hearts of those who participated, in the flowers, offerings, and incense left at tombs, and in the knowledge that love and memory endure beyond death. As the sun rises fully, golden light fills the city. The Nile glows with warmth. The festival concludes. but the lessons remain. That honoring the past strengthens the present. That memory connects us to those who came before. And that love and devotion are eternal. The Feast of the Valley ends, yet its spirit remains. A reminder that across time, life, love, and memory are never truly separate. They flow together like the river. Everlasting, sacred, unbroken.